performance. Just a 13-5 run late in the second quarter by Dandenong just proved a hurdle too hard to jump over in the end.
Yeah, look, first of all, congrats to them. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the finals for sure. And against teams with the calibre of players that they've got, if you make a few mental errors and fall asleep, then you're going to pay. And that's kind of what happened to us in a little patch. But look, if we could just remove that patch or two, I was really proud of the girls, their effort and how diligently they stuck to the game plan. I thought Alice did a wonderful job, played a great game and really led as the captain. So she was really just kind of the glue to hold everything together. And we had lots of good performances by a lot of people, and just a patch or two that was our undoing.
Alice, as Guy just mentioned, your game, you did have a really good outing tonight. Got into the groove and put away some shots. Again, as I just asked Guy, it was just that small little patch that proved the undoing for the Boomers, and that gap just seemed like you couldn't rein it into single digits again.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really talented team, like I said before, and they've got scoring power from all over the court. But, I think we did do a great job, for most of the game, and it's just those few little mental errors that kind of are hurting us in big games. But, credit to the girls. We stuck together, we played hard right till the end, especially the last five at the end of the game.
And you've probably felt it more than any other Boomer, just that undersized nature of the team this year. You've had to shuffle up into the power forward position at times. How are you going with those bigger bodies around you?
Yeah, not too bad. I played a lot of four at the start of my WNBL career, so I don't mind moving into the four. But yeah, we have been undersized this year, but I think we've really battled hard. Kalisha came in today. She was really aggressive early, and she got some great steals, and she got some great passes for our team. So, we're really battling, even though we're so undersized this year.
One of your teammates hit a milestone today, Tegan Cunningham, game 150, and she played a lot of basketball for the Rangers as well. Exciting for her to play her 150th in such a big event.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm glad she's playing for us, not them now. But yeah, no, Tegan's played, I've played with Tegan at Dandenong, and she's just such a great competitor and a great person to have on your team. So, credit to Tegan for all the hard work she's put in.
2,600 or just over here tonight, another record for WNBL at the State Basketball Centre. What was it like out in the middle? Yeah,
the crowd was great. I would have loved to get over the line for the crowd, but I think they really helped us along, and it's just great for women's basketball to see such a good spectacle of people watching us.
Guy, as we've seen in the last couple of games for the Boomers, some young kids or younger players, emerging players, starting to get a run out there and starting to show their wares as well. They look good.
Well, look, we put a lot of time and effort into their development, so you can tell Monique Conti, she's a star on the rise, and Beckott continues to grow and played strongly again. Made some really sweet moves, I thought. Casey Burton came in, and she's starting to show that she's a player of the future at the level. So, great signs, I reckon. So they did well.
Now, I didn't know this until I caught up with her after the game, but ironically, Britt Smart has now missed the last two Australia Day Eve games. She missed through injury last year and missed out tonight as well. How long's she out for? And obviously, her talents were missed tonight as well.
Yeah, look, really hard for us without Britt, because she's kind of that in-between guard that can handle it enough to cause problems, or give you another safety valve as a handler, and then she's more of a penetrator as a two-man. So Alice and Maddie will knock down the perimeter shots a lot of the time. Britt tends to get into the lane and kick it out, and so we just missed that different nature of her game. And our margin for error at the moment, we're doing really well, just our margin for error is small. So if we don't have Britt, or if we have a bad patch, then all of a sudden we're down 10, and that's what we're chasing for the rest of the game. But it is what it is.
Alice, what does it tell you about the WNBL and the support for girls and women's basketball? It hasn't been the best of seasons for the Boomers, yet so many people turned up tonight to, I think, not only support the Boomers and the Rangers, but more so to support girls and women in basketball. For you as a player, it must be really encouraging to see that support.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even though we don't have a TV deal, we've still got, such great supporters and little kids coming up to you after the game just saying how much they loved watching you play and, I just want to be like you when I'm older. So it's really great for women's basketball, and I just hope it continues to keep growing. And, what our club is doing is just, it's incredible. It's probably it's the best in the league by far. So, that's just going to keep growing. And, hopefully next season, we can keep putting more wins on the board.
Guy, away from the game, a really big announcement by the Boomers tonight with the Melbourne Boomers Girls Academy launched, and that's something that's coming up in the weeks and months ahead. It's a really big step forward for the club and an exciting announcement.
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, the strategy of our club, as you know, is multifaceted. So we've got a strategy for revenue, a strategy for fan engagement, for grassroots basketball, the team on the court, and we're trying to be excellent in all those areas. And on the court with our senior team, that's lagging at the moment. I think it's a little bit in our cycle as a club. It's not going to stay there forever. It's going to turn. The wheel will turn, and the Boomers will be back better than ever. But this part of it with the Girls Academy is kind of the way that we can create for junior female players that link between grassroots and elite basketball, and show them players like Alice that we've got that have started where they started, and what is it that they may need to do to go all the way through. And, we have some wonderful programs in Victoria, and, I think particularly the high-end players, the top-end girls, get really well catered for, and we're just trying to go a little bit further afield, out to the clubs, a lot more domestic and grassroots level players, to also show them a way, because we think that in the Melbourne basketball population there are more Rebecca Wrights and Monique Contis and those sorts of girls out there that can get missed as well.
Definitely an exciting step forward for the Deakin Melbourne Boomers with the launch of the Melbourne Boomers Girls Academy. Well done, and best of luck on Saturday night. There's more interstate or intrastate rivalry with the Boomers on the road taking on Bendigo Saturday night. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.